Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Hopefully you are having a wonderful day today. Let's get into our email and see what we have for today. This first email says, "Hey, can you help me make my PC faster? I won't be happy if it can't benchmark at least 3464. I'm hoping for 16 gigs of memory, if you can stretch to that. I need it in 10 days. Those plastic black-orange cables look really nice. I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that." So, they would like an upgrade, get a 3D Mark score of a 3464 and 16 gigs of RAM. I think we can make that happen. Let's go ahead and accept that one. The next one is a short story. It says, "Hello, Liz again. We've had another bit of a problem here. A member of the public wearing a lab coat came in to ask where the chemistry section is. 10 minutes later, I find him sat at the computer terminal with half a dozen bubbling test tubes. Where do these people get their ideas from? I marched over there and told him to clear it all up, but I must have surprised him. He spilled his chemicals everywhere. It was all green and blue, and it dissolved the mouse mat. And now the computer won't turn on. Goodness only knows what that stuff has done to the inside. I mean, really, this is the last thing we need. Just heard that if we don't get visitor numbers up, we will be closed. Some people only come in to use the computers. Without them, we haven't got a chance. Can you take a look, please? And could you also clean the case, as it is now quite filthy? Thank you." All right. So somebody spilled a bunch of chemicals all over a library PC. Let's go ahead and accept that one. And then let's do a build. Let's hop up here to this one. Says, "My friend said you work with computers. Do you think you could make some upgrades? I need it to benchmark at least 15,552. Can you do that? Can you get it done in 3 days? I think I want dual GPUs for the added performance. I think I might have visited one too many dodgy sites. Don't try and pass off any used parts. I want all new stuff." So they're looking for an upgrade. They've got $3,700 burning a hole in their pocket. Let's go ahead and accept that one. All right. So for this first one, they want plastic black orange cables. So let's go find those real quick. Let's put those in our cart. Black orange. There we go. Let's add that to the cart. And then they want 16 gigs of RAM. Let's see what they've got. Maybe. There we go. Well, let's see. They've already got an 8 gig stick, so we will add another one of those at least to get them to their 16 gigs, and then we will upgrade them to something better than an RX 560. So let me step away, figure out what we want to upgrade this PC to, and I will be right back. All right, so for this PC upgrade, we're going to go with another stick of the Team Group T-Force Delta 2 RGB, and that was 8 gig, 3000 MHz. So that will get them up to their 16 gigs that they want. As far as a upgraded graphics card, we're going to go with the MSI GTX 980 Ti, which should easily get them to the benchmark score they are looking for. Let's see. And then for this build, let me step away, get some parts put in the cart for this, and I will be right back. All right, so before I stepped away, I think I said that this was a build. This is actually an upgrade. So here's what they've already got in their system. They're wanting it upgraded to get a 3D Mark score of 15,552. So to do that, hopefully they'll let us upgrade all the stuff I would like to upgrade. But we're going to upgrade their 8086 to a 9900K. We're going to throw in one of these Gamerstorm Castle coolers. We're going to add 3 more sticks of the RAM that they already have, which is the Team Group a T-Force Nighthawk. So many words I can't even talk. We're going to add in 3 more sticks of that. And then we're going to put in 2 RTX 2080 Ti's. And hopefully they'll let us swap out the power supply. I'd like to put in Basically, it's the same brand, but an 850 watt power supply instead of a 650. So hopefully we can swap that out as well. All right. So let's go ahead, buy all of this stuff. Let's go end our day. We can get in the science experiment repair, as well as the upgrade, or the 2 upgrades that we actually have. All right. Let's get the parts we ordered. Let's get these upgrades. Oh man, that thing's tiny. Let's get the repair there. And we'll get the big upgrade over here. That's a massive case. I'm wondering if the graphics card I just ordered will fit in this tiny little case. I guess we will find out. Let's start with this repair to at least get... hopefully compressed air will get rid of chemicals. Let's see if this thing powers on at all. No CPU found. Okay. That's not too bad for having chemicals all over it. Let's pull this cooler. Let's see what they've got in this thing for a CPU. They've got a G3950. I don't know if I've got a G3950. Don't see one. Could throw in an i3. Well, let's just order a G3950. Don't want to go over their budget. G3950. There we go. Hopefully that is all we need. Let's get same day delivery on that. We'll see if this fixes all the problems. Well, let's get rid of the broken one. And let's install the new one. Get some thermal paste. And we'll get their cooler reinstalled. There we go. Cable it up. See if this thing powers up now. No boot device. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to click on the screen. Oh, this side of the case is also filthy. Let's see. Let's get some more compressed air. Because compressed air seems to remove chemicals. Let's power this down. Let's pull out their hard drive and see. They got a broken 3 terabyte. Oh, I just happen to have a brand new one right there. Let's cable this back up. Put a USB drive in. And now let's see what we get. Alright, that's a good sign. Okay. That fixed it. Let's get this case put back together. And we can get this out in the hall. This is a very nice library computer. The graphics card and everything. Alright. Out in the hall with you. Let's take a look at this upgrade. And see if this 980 Ti I just ordered for this thing will fit. I probably should have checked what case we were working with. The RAM upgrade won't be an issue. Uh-oh. Maybe. There we go. Is that one of those that only the one side unlocks? Let's see. Was it this team group? Okay, so we've got 16 gigs of RAM. Let's see what we can do with this graphics card. Maybe going back to the drawing board. Let's get this one out. I mean, it looks like you should be able to fit a pretty large one in, so let's see. Whoops, not power supplies. I'm looking for graphics cards. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So I had ordered this 980 Ti. Let's see if we can find a smaller. No big deal here. Let's take a look. I think they make those 980s. So we could get a 980 Gamer XL, which might get us up there. Let's go ahead and buy that. Let's see. We've got plenty of money in the bank. Okay. Let's put this in. They also wanted all different cables, so let's get rid of all of these cables. There we go. And that one. They wanted black orange. Plastic black orange, okay. Let's cable everything back up. Not that they can even see in this case. All right, let's power it on. Oh, I need to put a USB drive in. There we go. Can't install 3D Mark without a USB drive in there. Man, this is going slow too. Joys of no SSD. I'm just hoping a 980 will get us the 3464 3D Mark score they're looking for. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get this running. As soon as I have a score, I will come right back. All right, so there you've got it. 4439. Believe that did beat the score. Yep, because they wanted a 3464. Let's go ahead, put this case back together. Then we can move on to this other upgrade. Get these panels put back on here. This case is so tiny. I guess this does have a window in it that they can see some of their cables in there. All right. Okay, let's get this thing out in the hallway. And we can start working on this massive Corsair 900D case. Hopefully, it's going to let us replace some other parts as well. So, let's start by getting this graphics card out. The cooler. Their CPU. Let's make sure none of this stuff has their name. Okay. Usually if it puts their name on it, it won't let us upgrade it. Let's throw this 9900K in. we'll go ahead and put some thermal paste on it. Let's also get all this RAM in for them. Oh, we need to open these clips. And that one. All right. Let's get all this. Oops. I did not mean to open that. It's fine. We'll get back. We'll get it closed in a minute. All right. Also got a cooler. I'm hoping will mount up in the top. Let's go ahead and get that installed. We've got this GamerStorm Castle 280. Let's get that installed up here in the top. Get this thing ready for dual graphics cards. So we've got two RTX 2080 Ti Founder Edition cards to install in here. Let's get both of those in. And then let's go ahead and swap out this power supply. So we need to open this panel on this side. Case is so big, I'm zoomed all the way out. Still can't see the whole thing. Okay. So I stuck with the same brand they had, but we got an 850 watt, which hopefully will power all of this. Let's go ahead and cable it back up. Looks like they've got the ribbon braided orange cables. Let's put those back in. Get everything cabled up here. Well, let's see if it powers on. Let's hop into the BIOS real quick. Let's turn on XMP. We'll let this thing start up. There we go. Now we need to run a 3D Mark test. Let's close up these panels. They're bothering me. Okay. So, let's get the USB drive installed. And let's get 3D Mark installed on there. Okay, I'm going to get 3D Mark running. As soon as I have a score, I'll be right back. Alright, so there you have it, 17,098. They were looking for 15,552. So we definitely beat that score. Let's go ahead. Let's get their PC put back together. Or their case, that is. Look at the size of this monster. Can't even fit it all in the screen. That's crazy. That is a huge case. Almost feels like it needs some custom water cooling in it instead of just an AIO. That's alright. Let's get this thing put out in the hall. Let's collect some money. Go ahead and collect this build. And we'll come back down here. Let's collect that one. And was that the one? Yep, let's collect that one. Unlock some new parts. Excellent. Looks like we've got some alpha cool, some water cooled 2080 Ti's. So those will be fun to play with here soon. Some new cases, some new coolant colors. Got some daily deals. Got some more emails for our upcoming episodes. I'm going to end this episode here. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode.